Hello, my name is Brianna Meissner, and this is my personal narrative. This is my audience. I was born with the music inside me. It was a force already within me. When I arrived on the scene, it was a necessity for me like food and water. This quote by Ray Charles is a great description of how music plays an important role in my life. My name is Brianna Meissner. I live with my parents, Randy and Deanna, and my 15-year-old brother, Brian. My dad is a licensing manager at the North Dakota Game and Fish Department. He's in charge of the hunting licenses and lotteries throughout the state. My mom is a data specialist and coder at Sanford Health. She has to make sure that the patients have all the information they need to see a doctor. I work as a cashier at Target. As you can tell, my main interest is music. I participate in both Mandan's High School's band and choir. I play flute in concert band, saxophone in pep band and jazz band, and both in the pit orchestra. I flag for the color guard and marching band, as well as band captain, which means I conduct the pregame show at football games, and at halftime I flag with the color guard. I can also play piano and the guitar. Although I enjoy being in these instrumental groups, I think singing is my best talent. I sing soprano 1 in concert choir, swing choir, and Central Dakota Children's Choir. I can also sing soprano 2, but I prefer to sing the high parts. I take voice lessons with Bill Franke, who used to be the director of Mandan choirs. I also use my voice for performing for things like the Kaleidoscope Choir, the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, and I also sang at an important Elks meeting. After high school, I plan on attending University of North Dakota to study music education and a double minor in vocal performance and music therapy. My big dream is to conduct a 4-year college and maybe even one day conduct a group like the Chicago Symphony. One thing I like to do in the summer is go to International Music Camp. I participate in both the choir and band sessions. Besides doing what I love to do all day, the scenery is beautiful, especially the sunsets. I also get to make new friends, since we all have the same love for music, and the professors are very knowledgeable and helpful, which makes it a great experience. IMC is pretty much my second home. I am also in activities that have nothing to do with music, like student manage for the boys swim and dive team. I am in charge of timing each swimmer's events, which can be kind of difficult when I have to time more than one guy at a time. The guys are really fun to be around, especially team meals like Johnny Carino's and Olive Garden. I also participate in the National Honor Society. In order to be in this group, you had to have a 3.0 GPA, and you had to write a paper describing your extracurricular activities and your volunteer work that you have done in the community. Things that the National Honor Society does are volunteering to help during high school activities, like giving freshman tours during freshman orientation. I am also an active member in my church youth group. We meet every Wednesday at 6:30 for fun activities and for getting closer to God. Things that my youth group does are helping lead younger kids at things like Vacation Bible School, and every once in a while we get to lead the worship services. So you see, music plays a huge role in my life, from being in the color guard to singing for the mayor, but I also participate in other activities around the school and church. Music will always be in my life. As long as I'm living, I'll surround myself with music, and hopefully I'll be able to share my talent with the rest of the world.